What's up YouTube, Mr. Lamessy here, and today we're going to be getting into part Nightmare of the Let's Play guided playthrough for the Blade Assassin. Now again, this is probably a build not many of you guys have played through with. I haven't really done a full playthrough with this build either, so it's a new experience for me. I've definitely played Blade Assassin in multiple ways, but they've changed it in Diablo 2 Resurrected. She's stronger now. She's got synergies to help out. They gave some attack rating to Blade Fury. Yeah, so normal was actually quite nice. I'll go through our gear and our skills. Here's our stats. So we've got a little bit of strength and dex. This is so we can use some different claws that we get. The rest into vitality, and we haven't needed any energy really for this build. For our skills, I've got 5 bursts of speed, 1 into weapon block, just because, hey, it's nice. And then maxed out Blade Sentinel, and now we're starting to max out Blade Fury. Then we'll max out Blade Shield. So I'm not running Death Sentry or anything with this build. That would be helpful, but I'm just trying to play it as pretty like straight up blades as I can. And then for gear, I don't have anything special currently. Just have this random Rune Fist. Which has some attack rating, you know, a little bit of whatever on it. Magic Find right here. Fire Resist, Stealth, nothing really for the offhand. Just to have a second claw is pretty much all you have it. Some pretty basic gloves. Decent ring right there with 20 Fire Resist on top of some attack rating and damage. The dual Hisaris is fantastic because we get the 352 attack rating. So that's really lovely. Every time we level up, we'll get a little more attack rating boost. And then a Nagel ring right there as well. Teleport staff, of course. And then just some charms with resistances. A little added cold charm right here is nice. This helps for the Blade Sentinel and Blade Fury. But that is that. We are level 35. And we're moving. So let's get into Nightmare. Hopefully you have had some fun so far.
They'll never see me
playing through. I believe we are on players 8 still. Yes, we are. So we're going to focus, of course, on some bosses. Any of those little boss groups that we come across. We can do Den of Evil in case we want to do a like respec into Blade Fury later on.
Impossible.
Tao says Hellblade is in this Nightmare. It is the Nightmare portion of the Hell Assassin guided playthrough, yes. I don't know, I just like to stack everything up on the left side. So we'll go down to players 1. And we can go in.
So dark.
And do the den.
Perfect.
Now, besides the den, the main thing that we're going to be really focusing on here is getting into. Just want to see if it's 4 of its sockets. The main thing we're going to be focusing is getting over to the tower, because as with most of these playthroughs, rune words are going to be very helpful. And we can check out. We looked at pattern, and pattern looked kind of nice as an option, but we could also look at not running the claws if we want, and look at, you know, just getting some sort of really nice one-hander with a lot of damage, since we do get that damage addition right to our spells, 75% weapon damage, and then we could have that mixed in. And have a nice shield as well, right? Get Ancient's Pledge or get Rhyme or something to really help. So, Blade Speed, for instance, this right here, this is just going to be set. Does it say it right there? No. So that has a set, like, attack speed.
Impossible.
That you're not going to be increasing.
Can't.
Yeah, 6 frames. It's just always 6 frames. Now, the casting still, for how fast I am to set up and like cast off one of the blades, is still going to be based off of my attack speed. But then there's a 1 second,
The rogue's test is done.
like, casting delay for Blade Sentinel anyways. So it's not like you're casting more of them. It's just you'll be able to hit it off faster. Game's a little loud. Oh yeah, sorry. We had it turned up for previously, so that was probably way too loud. Okay, another skill point, more Blade Fury. Oh, that's right, I have Flesh Render. I forgot I got that. So we'll probably use that for our weapon, to be honest, because that's got really nice damage on it, on top of things like Crushing Blow, and it's that was a pretty sick find. I forgot that we had that. So in that case, we can't use that till level 38. But in that case, we potentially want to look at... What runes and stuff would I be looking for then? Yeah, sorry, I smacked the mic. Like, I'm thinking if I want a lore helm or not. I mean, making something like a hearth could still be interesting. Just get Cannot Be Frozen just to help us out a little bit. Obviously, Ancient's Pledge. Rhyme Shield could give us that Cannot Be Frozen as well. Not that freeze is like horrible for us. But it is like a little something. AT 2020 foam covers. Maybe I should just get one of those, huh? Lore will likely be a short-lived piece of gear. Yeah, but at Ort Soul, it's not like crazy expensive, and it gives like a little boost. But I do agree that I'm probably gonna try and get something with nice attack rating.
Noise for years. About twice a year, I remember that I can send you a Prime sub smiley face.
Well, I appreciate when you do remember. Thank you, KDT. And thanks for watching and liking the stuff on YouTube as well.
Impossible.
Let's get there, though. Insight. So the idea with Insight is two-handed weapons give 3/8 damage. So I'm not actually getting as much benefit from using it there. Otherwise, yes, it would be like super nice. But with that, it just ends up not quite being as nice. I could still make it for a mercenary, which could be decent, you know? There was a gray bill? No way there was a gray bill, really? I saw a Volge. Where was the bill at? You better not be messing with me. Back in the underground passage. A ways back? How far back?
I can't carry anymore.
Less than
We'll
$3.
check it out, because if we could get a bill for our mercenary, then yeah, making him an insight could be solid. We don't have crazy mana problems, but it would still be helpful just to have even less. Thank you, Persity. So I'd be down to at least check it and find it. Also, if you're looking for some delicious, easy meals, you can use my link or go to go.factor75.com and use the code from !factor right there for 50% off your first box. which is a very nice deal. How viable is Kixen? I mean, once she gets mosaics, she's like one of the best characters, if not the best character in the game. She's kind of ridiculous. She gets real nasty.
I can't carry anymore.
You're kicking with Dragon Talon. Tail is two hands claw. The chance to hit kicks that I made, yeah, she was a ton of fun back before she just was like super OP with the new stuff now, right? All right, let's go find this Bill really fast. 106 to attack rating. Let's go, baby. Ugh. That kind of hurts losing 20 fire res though for it. But that is a lot of attack rating. We'll hold on to this in case we really need some resistances later. Let's go ahead and also get some rejuves out and just do some cubing action. Just helpful for later on. And let's go see where Bill is. What'd you do with all the extra gold if your Merce isn't constantly dying? It's a good point. It's a good point. If there's not Bill here, though. Oh, there is. All right. Wow. Ethereal Bill. Godly. All right. We can use our 4-socket quest on that in normal. And Emilio can have a really nice insight. Touché, my friend. Touché.
Impossible.
So even Llama doesn't... I'm going to go players 8. Even Llama doesn't always see everything. That drops there.
Oh, who would want to remember this place? I can't.
Nice call. I really want to hit level 38 here because I want to make this swap to flesh render and just see like how well it does. Super chest right at the beginning of the tower is nice, yeah. Okay, another nice level. A long sword. Could actually be okay. A little added damage temporarily. Found this on our previous playthrough as well. You know what? I'm going to go with it. Why not? Let's take a look. So there you can see damage increase. But we're already 37, so we'll be 38 pretty soon. But still.
At Mr. Llama SC, as I recommended in the Zealer playthrough, I found a Butcher's Pupil in Update, and I think it's probably the best budget Zealer item in the game. Though the later acts are still tough.
I mean, Flesh Render is also one of the top items to find, to be honest. Another Dolrune, wow. It's wild. IO doll, huh? Perfect. Snag a little more EXP there. This map is just like really set up for good and stuff. Make sure to players 1 when you kill the Countess. That's right. Very smart, chat. One more doll and a chipped emerald for Io. Well, that's not right. That'll get you a hell rune. It's all good. But 3 hell runes and a chipped diamond and you got an IO rune, and baby, now you got a stew brewing there. Alright, 38. It's flesh render time. Pew 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 pew. Yeah, I love it. Are they still gonna come out with new stuff for this now that D4 is out? Probably not a lot, to be honest. They'll probably do a little bit of support, but I do think a lot of their focus is over on D4. Am doll. Well, there you go. 3 doll runes. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Back to back to back. Yeah, really like quite wild. Alright, flesh render time. 71 to 120 damage. Really nice. And then again, we have the add damage here. We have the crushing blow. We have deadly strike. We have open wounds. Prevent monster heal. Booyakasha! Nice. We lose that added fire damage and poison damage, but we gain real, like, good damage there on top of it, so it really is a nice... Yeah, we can also use a shield now. I'm gonna wait on the shield because I'm gonna go back to Nightmare, or Normal, and Socket the Bill once we get Raltir Tau Soul as well. So, let's go ahead and go Vitality. Round. Whew. Now we use blunt blades, exactly. Still need attack rating though. I've got that Hisaris combo, but I think finding a nice helm with good attack rating would be really nice. Really helpful. Of course, we can also overlevel some, and that will just help us out. So, players 1. Claw Mastery, I believe, affects Blade Fury, but not Blade Sentinel, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, because you can see the attack rating of that is much higher. Plus it has the whatever basic thing. Fire Druid is quite good, yes. Stone Skin is nasty. Probably should have just ignored him, but that's okay. So yeah, not having enough boost, not being able to get the Claw Mastery boost on Blade Sentinel is a little sad. Shale Rune, not a horrible one. We now can get a Rhyme Shield if we would like. Yeah, I mean, Death Sentry is nice. But again, once you get the dual Mosaic, nothing else matters, really. You're just kind of crushing everything. Slash players' effects count as in a negative way. It's the only mob in the game where it's bad. Do you want to be on players 1? Yeah, Rhyme is nice. We do lose like 20 all resist using it, but we gain Cannot Be Frozen, which is just helpful for moving around and the casting point. And then we also get 25% Magic Find, which is really fun because again, we're using, you know, already like 50% Magic Find. And if we can find a couple, you know, nice pieces. Super nice. So. Yeah, she just kind of like drags it behind her. Mosaic Sin ruined the game for you. Nothing comes close in power. Yeah, which is why I don't play her. I just played her for the whatever you call it, for the 99 grind, but since then I don't play her anymore because I agree. Too good. All right, players 1. Shale. Wow, what are these drops, man? These are some crazy drops. Dull, shale, am, like. Excuse me? Pretty crazy. Hustle would be lovely, yeah. Oops. So I'm not sure. I'd probably just want it as an armor, because I wouldn't want A to overwrite my burst of speed all that time, if we ever did. I don't know if we'd actually get that. Fanaticism would be nice at level 1, but then I'm also lowering my like overall damage. Maybe giving it to a mercenary as a weapon, or just using the armor.
Impossible.
Have to decide. But fanaticism like would be nice, you know.
Impossible.
Might Merce. We might just grab our Blessed Aim Mercenary again, to be honest. Because a little more attack rating would go a long way for us. Or I could grab Holy Freeze, and then he could survive pretty well. One of the two, most likely. No, you can't just go Fade. I mean, you could, but like, I don't know. Burst of Speed, I just like Burst of Speed. But yeah, I mean, I guess I see what you're saying. You could do it. We'll go more Vitality. Maybe I should just get some more Dexterity, honestly. We could go for like a max block build if we want. Doesn't sound like a horrible idea. Run Rhyme Shield with max block. Yeah, Hustle gives you the IS and FRW. But it's like, what if I had more IS and more FRW, you know? Man, she hit hard. Nasty. Okay, players one. Yeah, I don't need the IS as much. I just like all the FRW. Sure, I need to put, yeah, my Diablo 2 Resurrected ones in a playlist. Ethrun. %70 chance to hit is actually not horrible. Yeah, I mean, really, like, grab, if you can, you know, dual Hisaris or Saigon's Helm plus Saigon's, you know, whatever else piece. You just need things that are going to give you those, like, boost. Get rid of the lightning and keep the life instead. Just like a couple pieces. Angelics are obviously really nice. A little farm can really help the character for that regard. Let's just take Pratham with us here. Yeah, the dual Angelics is always like super nice, but it is kind of hard to go and get those. So that's why I'm like, hey, dual Hisaris is a little bit easier, you know. Yeah, Treachery is Lemrune, so. Dang it, Pratham. Player's 8's too hard for him right now. Hey, there's an Ort Rune. That's good. .14 attack rating, 1 to martial arts. But we do get 17% magic find. So I'm here for it. More magic find. We will take it. Yeah, wrong skill. Wrong skill tree. All right, let's go some dexterity right now.
Impossible.
Yeah, just a couple champions. Players 1. More Blade Fury. Alright, we need Soul Rune, really. That's our main need. Then we can talk about some of the other pieces, because... Hal or Am. Wow. That's not exactly... Okay, so this should have a list of all rune words that can be made in claws, which can be decent things for us to look at. Again, I like what I'm currently using, so I'm not really going to need it, but this will still be good for you guys. So, Malice, like we talked about before, a nice, simple, if you can get a 3 open socket claw early, 33% enhanced damage, 9 max damage, minus target defense, low attack rating, open wounds, pretty much heal, minus defense. Really nice. This is really nice for super early on, but you do need an early 3 open socket, which can be hard. Strength, a lot of you guys are going to want strength. Because I have my flesh render, I don't need it, because I have crushing blow. But for those that don't have it, getting crushing blow is really helpful. It's only Am tier. Just get a 2 open socket claw, any claw. This won't be your main claw because it really doesn't give much else, to be honest. 35% enhanced damage, that's it. But the crushing blow for bosses will be very useful, for ancients, all of that. So keep that on the side. We're not making Melody, probably. It's kind of a strange one that can go in claws. I mean, I guess you get a little ED and stuff, but yeah. Venom is actually okay. You get ignore target defense, which probably applies for Blade Fury, but not Blade Sentinel, right? And some poison damage, but you're not getting any additional damage. So again, iffy. Chaos obviously would be fantastic, but it's an Omen and Rune. And then Wind as well is not really that great for us, and it cost a Sur Rune. So, yeah, those are a little sad. Let's see if there's Strength, Wind, Malice. There's Pattern right here. Pattern is what I would definitely say is to aim for, because you do get a little bit of block rate, which is nice for faster block rate, but it has nice enhanced damage, bonus attack rating, and then some random damage and 15 all resist. I think using a pattern or dual patterns could actually be really nice. This is PD2, but it still is good. Sorry, don't look over here. It still is really nice. So, patterns solid. I don't think you can make King's Grace. This is... Oh, here we go. Plague obviously needs a Cham. Chaos there. Yeah. it's tough. There's not really a ton of things to be made, which is why I think pattern is really the one that you're going to go after. Mosaic obviously is for martial arts, and that also requires goal rune. So yeah, pattern would definitely be my main suggestion. It's not too expensive. You can get dual ones of those. That's not how you spell fury. Again, fury is joggle eth. You really think you're making joggle eth on a playthrough? Not really, right? So the ones that we can find along the way are there, and pattern I think will get you. Honestly, I think you could carry it through most of the game. I really do. And then having your strength as well. But then, if you can find something nice as this, with some nice added damage there, that can just be helpful. Can just be a nice help along the way. But yeah, otherwise I was just going to go for either dual patterns, just run around with both of those puppies on, or a single pattern and then have, a Rhyme Shield or an Ancient's Pledge Shield. That was going to be my way of playing without Flesh Render there. True that, Julie Tube. Yeah, it's not possible to farm high runes. I mean, y'all watched my Whirlwind Barbarian guided playthrough where we found, Sir, Vex, Mal, something like that. So, yeah, you can see being frozen though, the casting from the start, that cast speed is slowed down because, of IS, whatever there. So you don't want to be frozen. Will D4 ever be good? I mean, that's a pretty loaded question, ain't it?
Impossible.
But the answer is no. Players 1.
Impossible.
No, it's fine, and people will enjoy it as they enjoy it. But as I've said before, in the world of modern ARPGs, with all the modern ARPGs that we have, does it stand out? Is it better than the current ARPGs that exist? I think it's decently far behind, actually. I think it has a lot of struggle there. Oh, that is a really nice ring. 27 light res, 20 fire res. Oh man, with a little bit of attack rating. We're gonna hold that one as well. We'll probably use that in Hell. That's really nice. And more Blade Fury. And players 8. I'm not sure it's even a game that's going to become really good. I think it's still got similar base issues with items, with level scaling, with a lot of systems that I'm not sure are ones that they're, going to be able, oops, wrong skill. Going to be able to remove easily, or would be willing to remove easily, I think that stuff is going to be tough.
Impossible.
Yeah, this player's 8. Imagine thinking this is fun. Yeah, why are you here? Honest question. Why are you watching something you don't think is fun? I'm having a blast though, yes. I do think this is fun. Players 1! Man, I really just want Soul Rune. We actually might have enough Amarin so we could just make Soul Rune on it and just... We might be good to go. Shell Tal. My goodness. Okay, let's check our Amarin count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got enough, yeah. Boop. Ral, Tier, Tal, Soul. Perfect. And let's go. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I swear, sometimes the devs are just watching the game and just laughing and screwing around. Alright, Sanders booties. We're not swapping them even though I would love to. 100 attack rating, 40 fast run walk, 10 dexterity. It's just such a difference. God, that's annoying. I really wish I could use Sanders. Boop, boop, boop. Get him, Blades.
At Mr. Llama SC, I really appreciate this playthrough series, because it uses gear that you can reasonably find. Most people that do build guides say, here's my guide.
Right.
You will need 4 Jaw runes, 8 Beer runes, a bugged version 1.09 Sigurd's Stealth, and a constricting ring.
Yeah, that's it, though. Yeah, I mean, that's what why I really like doing these, though, is because it really does humanize the builds, bring them into, a different capacity there. Humanize isn't the right word, but whatever, It makes it so it's not just you need to be godly, right? Okay, let's go to normal. You like my disorganized stash? Let's go shopping. And let's go for a kite shield, actually. Kite shield's more strength requirements, but you don't get the armor penalty. Ral, Ort, Tal? Oh, but did I want to use Rhyme? Maybe I should... I can make both. Did I ever make that OnlyFans? Why not both? See, the thing is, I don't think the combat in D4 is really great. Everything is melee combat. Everything is chain CCs and stuns. after
my
death
game just crashed,
explosions.
and when I loaded back in, my telestaff was gone. Is this a glitch you have heard of?
If you just bought it recently, it'll be gone, maybe. Like, I think there's a lot of issues there that, you know, need to be fixed. Yeah, the magic find is really nice. We can always have the Ancient's Pledge if we want for later on. Which ARPG has better combat and flow? I think Diablo 2 has better combat and flow than D4 by a long shot. Personal opinion, but yeah, I don't think the game is a terrible game. I think it's okay, but I do think the combat isn't super exciting to me. All right, Ral, Tyr, Tal, Soul, 240 ED, 216 bonus AR, 17 meditation, and 6 to crit strike. Holy cow, what a roll! Jesus.
Afternoon. I can't use that yet.
Yeah, you're only level 23. Let's go get a higher level mercenary. What a roll, my god.
Come back this way, have you?
Uh-huh.
See enough action here the first time. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Alright, let's go back to Nightmare. So now we've got our mercenary stacked up a little bit. We got a higher level mercenary as well. His resistances are looking pretty decent. I could definitely give him a better helmet. I think I will. I'll give him this eagle horn. And let's see what his res are. His cold res is a little low, but we don't have any Thol runes. We do have some Orts if we wanted to make that. I kind of just want to put Ral, like Ral Ort in there though, and just call that good. Tough decision. Could also give him life. We'll hold on to it for now. We'll just give him the helm plain.
I'll put that to good use.
Such corruption in this place.
Okay. Diamond is not resistances and helms. How many bits to organize stash? 777 bits. I'll organize the stash for you.
Impossible.
The number of the beast. Well, close enough to it. Bits are pennies. Alright, so then once you've cleared out that part, you're going to come back and you're going to organize your stash. It's always good to have your runes, you know, top or bottom right there, however you like them. Perfect. Have our rejuice over here. And get our chip gems together. Have jewel. Have rings right there. Perfect.
Your presence honors me.
Runes are not in order? Oh my god, you for real? The ordering of the runes and those. Just ridiculous. Dull, 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 soul, shell, shell, shell. Probably the orts are next. And the rels.
At Mr. Llama
Towels.
SC, how many bits to come organize my stash also?
Oh no, we missed an Ethrune. Or an Amrun, I mean. There you go. Better?
The order welcomes you.
Is the soul... ridiculous. And once you've done all that, then you can come over here and continue forward.
Try and cage me, demons. Impossible.
Nice and simple. Go through level 1. Grand Charm.
I am overburdened.
5 max damage, 44 attack rating. Let's go, baby! That's what we're talking about. Yes, please. Definitely decent, for sure. Is my baby registry still active? I don't think so. The only thing, honestly, at this point that we need are just more diapers. Just always diapers. Baby uses 500 diapers a day. Otherwise, I feel like she's got all sorts of goodies. Clothes, I think we're pretty fine on. Toys, we've got plenty of good stuff. But, yeah. Diapers is it, man. And if you want to never get up and wear a diaper, use my code, !factor, or go to gofactor75.com. 50% off your first box and you never have to leave your chair. How easy is that? Level dose. Check out the field plate for our mercenary if it's really nice. It is not. Now, Nightmare can be a great place, of course. Nightmare and Dario, a great place to get a little bit of farm in, especially if you're running around with a lot of magic find like we are. I mean, our magic find is what, 90% right now. Crazy. That's a crazy magic find amount right there. So, if you want to go and farm up a few fun little pieces for yourself, this is definitely a decent spot. So is, of course, Nightmare Mephisto. Both are quite nice. Rare Amulet. That actually will probably be good. All we have is that 39 Fire Res Amulet, which isn't bad. 39 Fire Res is a lot of resistances, but +1 to assassin skills is much better. Bang! Money! Streamer, client. Sometimes you just know. Now, other than that, it's actually pretty poor. All the other stats on it, I don't really care for at all. But it's +1 to assassin skills, which is nice. You know, it gives us a little bit of extra damage on these guys. We get a little more burst of speed. A little bit. We don't really use weapon block now. A little bit more on the claw mastery. You know, it's a nice little little boost. Stoic, thank you. 50 poison. Yeah, 50 poison damage isn't horrible, but it's not really going to do a ton for us. Alright, and level 4. Make sure you're on the players count that you want. Probably Prio. Also, mercenaries tend to die to Andariel. It just happens, so if your merc dies, it's just a thing. She does a lot of damage. She hurts. And remember... Yep, there he goes. We want to use Blade Fury here if we can. Get all that crushing blow in. Well, that's disappointing drops.
Death becomes you, Ondario.
Almost SOJ. But, with that being said, Act 1 is done. Good job, you guys. We're level 44. Crushing it. 10 FCR, life, fire resist, mana. That is a nice ring. Unfortunately, not quite nice enough for us. We are going to trash it. But it is solid. And we'll put that over there. Mana per kill. Yeah, it's not a bad ring at all. We have better, though. We have better. And the FCR is not, like, hugely important for us, so... Not 140. No D4? No D4.
I can't.
Your mercenary does share your magic find in an additive way. So, my mercenary has 95 magic find plus whatever magic find he is wearing, which is 23%. So he has 113% magic find when he kills stuff.
Impossible. I can't.
Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, you can definitely make a main character, a mercenary, you know. Let him go crushing everything. My factor code says it is expired. Really? Right there? If you try one more time and it says expired, let me know. I will get them to fix it up. Should take like no time at all. Says expired. All right, I will go get them to adjust it. Hold 1 second. Thank you for your patience. Nice guy. No, that's good to know. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Your call is very important to us. We are experiencing a high volume of calls today. Thank you, Bad Stacks! With 25 for the diapies.
For the diapers.
That's like 70 diapers or something. Do I still play chess? Not nearly as often because, you know, I'm very busy now, but yeah, I like to mess around with a chess game here and there. I play a daily game with my friend.
Impossible.
Aw, thanks, Dragos. So I'm not playing at the like 1800 level I used to play at, but I probably play around like 15, 1600 right now. Okay, they said that error may occur if you are not in the United States or have another discount applied to your order, but it should be active. Or if you're not new.
Impossible.
Where's the waypoint? We just don't get a waypoint here? Okay. Bum, bum. Maybe I'm actually 1900 now? I wish. No. I do think I could hit up at 2000 if I spent a little more and read a couple books and, like, you know, spent a little more time going on it. I think we could get up to it, but I just, with the baby and stuff, I just don't have the time right now, you know, with all that. When you show the website date was July 25th, that's when my next order is coming. You can't leave portal opens because then you forget and open another one. Yeah, you gotta just, years of speed running and needing to do that has helped me for sure. Alright, let's just go down here and look for this waypoint.
Impossible.
Thanks.
Yeah, you just have to open the save files up in the, just like open the folder where the save file is, and then you can just mass delete. Oh, perfect, Parker. So yeah, code is still active. You can use it with !factor, or just go to go.factor75.com, and then you can type in that code right there. Nice and easy. There's our waypoint. I'm going to keep going attack rating. Because again, this gives us a nice chance to block, so I'm kind of liking the idea of playing this like full block chance Blade Assassin, because then I also get the attack rating, which is really helpful for me right now. Yeah, getting the beard shaved plus getting a little bit of a sunburn tan added some youthfulness to my face, I think. Do the blades miss? They do. They have a chance to hit. I actually like don't even need mana anymore with this insight, so. Come on, baby! You kidding me? A 544 and a 440? Let's go! I'm gonna dump this 1313 right here because I just don't want too much space. But let's go. Yeah, they're Grand Charms, which is slightly annoying, but I am happy to pick up anything that adds plus attack rating like that. And the plus max is also nice with it. 4 max over 3 slots. It's more just the attack rating. That's really my true love for it. Goodbye, Cold Worm.
It is an honor to serve you.
Alright. Let's keep rolling. No. Hirons are the same there.
Magic in a darker tune.
Now, something we've talked about before, and we'll continue to talk about here, is the idea that you can continue running at these higher player counts if you want. I'm on P1 right now, but if you want, you can keep going at higher player counts, because over leveling on characters that need attack rating to hit and stuff, or just need a chance to hit, is really quite strong for them. Ooh, that's really nice. So, it can be really nice. And even if you're not doing players 8, I can go up to like players 3, right? Okay, let's try how players 3 feels for us. But I'm level 45 in Act 2, which is really solid. So, plenty of nice stuff. Now I need to make an assassin? Yeah. Being over 40 in Nightmare, early Nightmare, is really, really helpful. Yeah. And you could have done all this in normal like we talked about before, just doing Eldritch and such, but Tower and things are, you know, there's definitely good places to get there. The goal will probably be to be ending Nightmare around like 52, 53 would be my guess. That'd probably be a pretty nice level for us, and then we could farm up Eldritch there if we want to get up into the 60s, where I would definitely recommend you guys should want to go. And we'll go down to players 1 for Arcane Sanctuary, just because it's annoying. Though with the pathways being so narrow, it's not a bad area to play at a slightly higher player difficulty here. Attack rating? Aww. Not first way. You can always go players 8 whenever you get to the end of a way that is wrong. And then you can pop all the chests and you'll just get a better chance of dropping some like nice things. And you can go back to players 1. Yeah, this spec does pretty good job against monsters in narrow spaces for sure. %52 chance to hit on Bale. That's actually not bad for a zealot there, yeah. Actually not horrible. Plus, remember, you do have Smite as an option, which is always hitting, and an easy way to just burst down any of the bosses. But then, you know, that's just if you want to use Smite or not, right? Players 8 for the end. And a Grand Charm. And Serpent Skin Armor for the gold. Nice, Mordecai. Fire resist 29%. Jeez. I mean, that's hard to ditch. That's just tough to ditch, man. That's a lot of resistances. We could ditch the 17% cold res, but my res aren't like absolutely amazing right now. Now I don't, you know, I have like a Magic Find Helm on and stuff, so I can make some adjustments in Hell to improve it, but fire resist is quite nice though. Faceblade can get 6 open socket. And it's indestructible. Okay, circle. That is to the far left. Lay down some damage. At this point, we are all waiting for... What is it, chat? Llama RPG! That's right. Exclamation mark RPG Discord. Coming along very nicely. A lot of good stuff in there. Goodbye, Pitwolf. Whew. I'm starting to do some really nice damage with that Blade Fury. How are you gonna grind gold in Llama RPG? Go out and kill stuff? Trade things? And while we're waiting, we can always enjoy our Factor meals. Exclamation mark Factor! The sponsor of today's stream. That's gonna be the most traded item. I don't have unique items currently built yet, so hard to say. Those will be coming in the future.
Impossible. Impossible.
Get our heroic stuff. Duriel is almost ready.
Impossible.
Maybe Shaco.
Impossible.
AD2 over PD2. I mean, both are great. But I like the OG for sure. Now, for Mr. Duriel, we can always, I mean, we're pretty strong right now. We could probably just go in and fight him. But if you, for some reason, are feeling a little worried about it, whatever it is, make sure you're on players 1 first off. Check out the rare ring second. It's garbage. 29 life is nice, but I don't want that much inventory space wasted. And we can always chug thawing potions and give them to our mercenary as well. Nice way to just help him out, get him 85 cold res. And for some reason, Duriel is bugged and I can't see his health bar. But who needs to? Dominated. Mr. Duriel is down. Mizan is alive.
Hello.
I shall track the prime evils to the ends of the world.
And do I want to stick with Blessed Aim? I think I'm actually going to shift off of Blessed Aim here and go for Holy Freeze. Alright, Hassan. We also got Saigon's gloves, which are actually really nice. 20 attack rating, 10 to strength, and if we can get Saigon's like helm, oh my god, that would be the god combination. You get the 30 IS from there, but you get the attack rating. Oh man, be so nice. We'll just have to see. Regardless, give yourselves a clap. Y'all are done with Act 2 of Nightmare. Flying. Absolutely flying. That is some nice cold res and light res, which I'm going to give to my mercenary just because this is just not giving him as much value right now. And we'll continue with dexterity because it's increasing our attack rating and it's also increasing our chance to block. So, yeah, plus a nice chance to hit for our Blade Fury. That was Duriel too. Easy. Yeah, not bad at all. So the Holy Freeze is just really nice because that's just going to make it a lot more survivable for us, which isn't a huge issue. But for my mercenary, which is really nice, having him have the little additional survivability is pretty big, in my opinion. I'm also going to go players 8 down here, which maybe is a bad choice. But I kind of want to play some Spider. Get some big experience off these spooters if we can. Would Shadow Clones be good for this build? I mean, later on you'll probably get a Shadow Warrior or something, but right now I don't really care to do it. Yeah, there's a lot of experience to be gained just from all that. Now be very careful of Zark, as he will curse on hit. So I'm really trying to knock him down before he can hit my mercenary, and we got him. And that's also where the Holy Freeze is really helpful, because we have Holy Freeze plus my cold damage as well. And so that combination will really slow stuff down. Okay, I'm going to go back to players 1 for now. And we'll keep going attack rating. Get that chance to block up.
I am overburdened.
Check out the Blade Talons, why not? 3 open sockets. So there you go, that could be a pattern right there if you wanted. Nice damage though. I think it checks for block first, if I'm not mistaken. Or dodge, evade, or block. Hold on. I read about this a while ago. What the ordering is for how it checks it. I think it checks for... Oh god, I don't remember. I think it's block first. I want to say that, but it could be the other way. Doesn't super matter, but yeah, that's what I have in my mind, is that that's how it checks it. Okay, we have the Great Marsh. We can always look and see if we can find the flared jungle off of the spider forest. Or we can always make the decision that, let's just go through the Great Marsh and see if it takes us to the flared jungle or not. Either way is pretty up to you and pretty okay. We'll check this out here, but for my guess, this is looking now like we aren't going to get a skip. But before Amazon's dodge, avoid, evade. Perfect, yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, so through the Great Marsh we shall go. I don't have crazy great light res, so souls could be a little bit scary. A couple champions I don't care too much about. Mostly just want to get to the flared jungle, where we can look to maybe increase the player count a little bit. Maybe go up to 3 or 5 and see how our character does. We'll go to players 5 right now. Should be there pretty soon. Interesting. Gonna make us go all the way through over here. Uh-huh. Well, now I'm confused. So this means nothing on our 5, nothing on our 6, so it needs to be on our 3. Which is down here to the right. Very interesting map that it decides to not connect through right there or anything. A little unfortunate. Tough map.
Impossible.
Very tough map.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
See what we got over here.
Impossible.
Gorgeously difficult act. Yeah.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, take that, grab the Jidbin, head home. And garbage ring, but very nice gloves. 21 fire resist. We lose the 14 attack rating in the martial, but we gain 21 MF, a slight boost. We say thank you very much. And we can continue. Why not hit shift in inventory? Does that compare? Is it alt?
I can't play anymore.
Oh, yeah. Meh. Best spot to farm Wind Force? Probably Pendle. Yassine! Chill, buddy.
Thanks.
Impossible. I need money.
Now, something that Yassine doesn't really have going for him is he doesn't have any lifesteal. So if we could either A, craft him a lifesteal helmet, or B, make him a bulwark, which would be the most preferred option, that'll give him a lot more survivability.
I am overburdened.
Or obviously if you find something like a Vamp Gaze or whatever, you know, that would also work. More dexterity, more attack rating, and more block.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
What happened to my mustache? We had to shave it for shave day. I don't know. I shave things on and off.
I am overburdened.
Shave day, you know, where you shave things. Or rune.
I can't carry anymore.
And the brain. 2 pieces down.
Good to see you.
Man, this is really annoying, you guys. That's just gonna go up there.
I can't.
You shave once a month. There you go. On shave day.
Impossible.
See, you get it.
Impossible.
Just enjoying the added experience. Again, we're already level 48. We can, if we want, just rush straight through to the end. But getting a little bit of experience here and there, especially on these kinds of characters, is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Shave day right after wash day? Not always.
Thanks.
And sure, we'll keep getting our block rate up. I like it. And now we've made it to one of our favorite places in the game, the Lower Kurost. Why do we love this place? Well, just like we talked about before, you just go up to players 7 or players 8. Your mercenary may die on player 7 or players 8. You go up to player 7 or players 8 and you just pop everything. That's it. You click on the corpses, you click on the logs, you click on the racks, you click on the chest. Vivotech, thank you very much. And you will find jewels, gems, charms, runes. All sorts of goodies, bases. If you're looking for that bill for your mercenary, this is a great place to find that bill so you can make the insight. Just running around, popping all the goodies on players 8, and you will get all sorts of yum yum. And then of course you have these super chests right here, which can be very nice. But you just rinse and repeat. Pop it, lock it. And then you just find the waypoint and you run around and you just do it again. You just go around and you keep popping all the stuff. Many times as you want. Get as many goodies as you would like doing so. And yeah, it's just a nice, easy way to farm all those bases and gems and jewels and runes and all of that. You can also get like Lem Rune and Ko Rune and all of those from just running around popping those chests a bunch as well. Which can just be really nice, right? That can give you some options for some other items. You could make a treachery if you wanted. Give that to your mercenary. He'd be really strong with that. Can also, you know, get the venom proc yourself from it, then give it over if you want. Can make hustle. All of that. Once you're done there, you can move to the Kurost Bazaar, where we're going to look for a temple that faces to the bottom left. This one faces to the right. We don't want that one. We want, of course, the one facing bottom left, as that is going to take us to Serena, which is good experience. Great place to level up some more if you want to level up. Plus, of course, it has the Lame Essence Tome there. We're just going to kind of pepper down some shots. Nice and easy leveling right there. Just beautiful. Get our blade shield rolling some more. And we'll go a little more dexterity. Up. Now we do also want to go to the sewers, and again, if we want to get this waypoint, if you haven't, if you want to farm further in here. Plus it's a nice checkpoint waypoint. Just one of those. But now we're just going to run around and look for level 2. And essentially the best advice we can give you for finding it is run clockwise, and if you run into the golden sparkly chest, run the opposite way. Go counterclockwise. That is the easiest way to advise you on it. Every now and then it will also be in the middle. That's just annoying, but it does happen. So, if you feel like I've explored the whole area, where is it? I've explored all around. Could just be right in the middle of it all. Okay, for Travancore, we'll make sure to go down to players 1. Again, we are strong enough we could actually kill Travancore on a higher player count. But why? Why do we wanna? Grab the waypoint. And continue. Looking. Nothing there. Could be just down in this bottom left, or we might be a middle one. We'll have to see. Okay. There's our chest, which means it's in the middle. Unfortunate. Not just in the middle, but in the middle from this angle.
Impossible.
From the top and around. Wait, where is it?
Impossible. Impossible.
Hold on. Oh, this doesn't dead end down here? Is it going to keep going? It does. Nice. Sewers are fun, aren't they? Okay. Now we'll go back and repair really fast. And buy back our books. Identify some items. I'll keep the hit recovery for now. Don't really care for that. Oh yeah, we just have a lot of stuff we need to... Oh no, we'll just put this on the ground. 117 to attack rating. Oh, I do kind of like that. I feel like we have good enough magic find. I'm gonna swap that on. We can make this and make another full rejuve. Put our jewel over there. Put our rejuves here. Gotta keep it organized for chat. And head on over to the Travancore. Really getting some nice attack rating in there from focusing on it some. Try and keep Mr. Mercenary alive. Beautiful. Travel cooled down. Let us make our way through to El Mephisto. That means Mr. Mephisto. And like we've discussed before, level 2, grabbing a waypoint, especially in Nightmare. Not a horrible idea if you want to farm Mephisto a few times, if you feel like, hey, my magic find is pretty decent and I could definitely use some of the items that he has to drop, which Nightmare Mephisto has a great drop table. Then feel free to go get that. After that, just dive on in, try and keep your mercenary alive. And take him out. Make sure to feed in some potions. And just like that. Booyaka Shah. Almost got a Duriel Shell. That would have been really nice. Mesos is okay. 75 life is nice, but he would lose some of the resistances. I mean, it's good defense, though. We'll give it to him. Duriel Shell would have been dope. And just like that, Act 3 is done. Wasn't that a breeze? You're flying now. You're absolutely flying. 19 light res, 22 life ring. That's not bad. Again, doesn't quite get us what we're aiming for. I'm gonna go like this. And we also have Lame Essence here. So let's go ahead and go back to Act 3. Any amount of magic find. At this point, decent MF, I have 68%. That's pretty decent. With that 26% I had in the helm, I could have more, but I can build up to like over 100 MF if I really want. So that's like a great amount to just kind of start out. And again, just try and find a few different pieces. If I found Saigon's helmet with my Saigon's gloves I have, ooh, that'd be lovely, you know? I don't need to find everything perfect, but we could find some nice little things. You could probably find Bartuk's from Nightmare Mephisto, to be honest. That could be interesting. Find dual angelics. Yeah, a lot of things. Is D2R better than D4? I think so, but you know, I'm someone who loves D2R. There's not many games I put above D2R. Llama RPG probably I put above it, but that one's not fully out yet, you know. Oh, mercenary. Alright, we'll go get him back. Still earned Game of the Year even though it hasn't launched yet. Yeah, that's what I heard as well. So, like we talked about, getting has seen a little bit of lifesteal. Even a basic amount would be helpful. So let's go ahead and help him do that. How do we do that? We grab a perfect ruby. We grab a jewel. We grab a helm. Needs to be a specific kind, so we'll just go, maybe I can shop. We'll go gamble. There we go. Well, that's not bad. Does that need to be magic? It probably needs to be magic. That's unfortunate. Okay. And we grab what? Ral or Ort? Ral. Ay, 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 ay. We rolled only 1%. Unfortunate. It rolls from 1 to 3%. Really hoping to hit 2 or 3. 1 is pretty low. So it's still something. We need to get another perfect ruby, which is fine. We will go and get another perfect ruby here soon. But he at least has a tiny amount of lifesteal now.
I can't.
Hell reduces lifesteal by... What? You get 1...
Impossible.
Oh god, what is it? Like a third? You get like a third?
I can't.
That sound right? Yeah. 1/3. Nightmare half.
Impossible.
Okay, more blade shield. And we're also looking for Mr. Isual out here, because hey, +2 skills is +2 skills, right? If you want, you could also be doing Radamant. I normally don't do it because I just forget to go do it, and it takes a little bit more time. It's not like crazy hard. But we'll see what Isual has for us. And I'm still just kind of killing random things. We are level 51, so we're looking pretty good there. Here's Izzy. If you want to get thawing potions for your mercenary, if you feel that need, you can. I'm just going to kind of clear out a lot of the stuff around. And then we can focus down Isual pretty quick with our Blade Fury. Pretty nice. We found our City of the Darned. So let's continue, and the Hellforge we will enjoy. Maybe get ourselves a perfect ruby. And rune-wise, again, if we get a Lem, we have Treachery for our mercenary. That's a fabulous armor for him. If we get Ko, we have Hustle for either ourselves or our mercenary. Since he has a nice insight though, I'm probably just making Hustle for myself in an armor. If we get an rune, maybe I'm just using it for resistances. Shove it in a helm and that'd be nice.
At Mr.
Could also
SC in single player, I have a great
make
LK
duress.
map. 2 campfires, 1 near the waypoint. But all of the boss farming waypoints are awful. How hard will it be to find another LK that's good if I reset?
It may take, 10-15 minutes. If both are near the waypoint, I would say that's definitely harder. If only one is near the waypoint, I would say, go ahead and reset it. If we get Io Rune, we'll make Bulwark for our mercenary. If we get Pole Rune, we could make Wisdom, which could then allow us to swap over to Ancient's Pledge for more resistances. Hearth, we could also make for ourselves for Cannot Be Frozen. And some Cold Res. There's definitely plenty of options based on what runes we get. We just need to not get, like, you know, shale or something stupid. Yep, it goes up to Umrune. Let's go ahead and grab the waypoint, and then we'll come back really fast and do the Nightmare Forge. Get in here, see what we can snag. Alright, Mr. Man, I guess, is on the other side. Yeah, Bulwark would be nice for him as well. Say Bulwark for him or Hearth for me. Nice. Down goes Mr. Hephaestus. We've just never found a Ko-Rune. I know. In any of these runs. So no hustle ever gets made. Sad. Pole Rune! Okay. So Wisdom it is. We can take a look right here. Wisdom is Pole Ith Eld in a non-magic helm. Gives 15 to 25% bonus attack rating, which is really nice. Can I pierce with my Blade Fury if I have piercing? That'd be nice if that could. I doubt it, but that'd be really nice. Some mana steal, but cannot be frozen, and 5 mana after each kill. So this right here is really nice, and this bonus attack rating is really nice. Both of these are quite solid for our character. And then, like I said, it additionally would open up switching from Rhyme, which is 25 all res, to Ancient's Pledge, which is essentially 48 all resist. So that's a nice boost right there. I don't have an Eld rune, so I will need to go and get that. Also, we got... I mean, I have... Okay, but we do have some Perfect Amethyst that we could use for rolling. And we additionally have some nice potential right there. So, if we want to just roll, we might as well just roll one for the heck of it. We'll do that. And then we need... Oh, I need jewels. That's right. I need to go and collect some jewels first. So we can do that later. Yeah, Pole is not bad at all. We'll get to make a Wisdom. Now, to get that 3-open socket, we're just going to have to go and essentially find a 3-open socket helm here, which is totally fine. Yeah, I have L. I need Eld with a D. But we also need the 3-open socket helm, so I'm going to be picking up crowns. I'm going to be picking up mask. I'm going to be picking up all of these different items that we find along the way. And we'll just have to see if we can roll one through open sockets. I could also take one to a socket quest in Act 5, if desired. This is player's one right here now, yes. She's doing great, man. This has been a really, really solid playthrough. I would actually really recommend this as a fun playthrough for a lot of people. The buffs they gave to Blade Assassin are really showing to be pretty nice. I do wish they gave an attack rating boost to Blade Sentinel, though. That is the one thing I dislike. My Blade Sentinels don't hit nearly as often. But Blade Fury is just... I mean, that's definitely where you're, like, ultimately gonna end up with it. And it's just crushing. Quit moving so fast. Really, God, it's like so close, man. If they just got rid of the stupid wind-up time and they increased Blade Sentinel's attack rating, this build would be like really, really perfect. It's pretty close though. Like it's really, really nice. Well, I spec into Mind Blast at any point. Mind Blast is definitely really solid and very helpful for survivability and stuff. I'm not sure if I'll actually spec into it. Just because, you know, we're doing fine, like. Yeah. Mercenary's dead. Curse plus fanaticism. It's okay. He did his best. And we'll get our extra skill points, put those puppies in. Keep moving. I don't have chat screen. Oh yeah, sorry. There we go. We're missing chat on screen, and we're also missing our factor on the screen. Exclamation mark factor. Today's sponsor. Delicious, never frozen meals delivered right to you. You heat them up. Good to go. You can get keto, vegan, vegetarian, dairy-free, you name it. I got it all there. Alright, let's just shoot into the... No! He did his best. He did his best. Ow, that fire damage. Papu, thank you! It's alright, Diablo probably would have killed him anyways. Excuse you. Rip. This is called Blade Fury. And yeah, you can make a nice, fun in-game build with it. Goodbye. And down he goes. Act 4. Goodbye. Wave goodbye to Act 4, everybody. Bye-bye. Now this is a fun mercenary armor because it has a chance for static field when struck, which can be really nice. So I might swap that out with Himoso's.
I'll put that to good use.
What do you need?
Might make that swap over there. And that is the end of Act 4. Give yourselves a clap, everyone, and let us move into Act 5. Act numero 5. Cinco, cinco, cinco. More dexterity. Again, chance to block 68%. Quite nice. This is Nightmare. El Nightmaro. Well, again, just make sure we're on players 1 for right now, just to get through Bloody Foothills. I don't really like going Bloody Foothills on a high player count until we get to the end. And then we, of course, can do our Eldritch farming if desired. So we'll get over here first. We'll kill Mr. Shank. Lay down some hits. Go to players 8.
Shank, your command has ended.
And now we can farm the players 8. And this is just a fabulous place to get experience. Absolutely fabulous. I mean, super easy. And you just rinse and repeat this. And you can do this with Pindle as well. So you can actually like do both of them if you go and get Pindle first. You just come out here and so we're just gonna lay down the law, man. Players 8. Crushing mobs. Look at that experience bar. Just flying up. How high can you level here? Honestly, pretty high. You can do this up to like level 70 if you want. Just depends how much time you would like to use right here, right? I think definitely just spending 10-15 minutes to do this is not a horrible idea. It'll really help level up. It'll get you in a better spot for the, you know, moving forward. Like, pretty simple. Plus, it's not bad farm either. So you can actually pick up some like, oh, look at that, Arctic Mitts and things.
5 years. You know what time it is? It's Rainbow Druid time. You know you want to, right?
Are you sure that's what time it is? I think we gotta look at the clock again. Thank you, Maregi. 5 years! Alright, we'll get it started next week. And I'll go ahead and put a little vitality in. I do want a little bit more life. Do some healing there. Perfect. And you can already see how many more uniques and sets we're finding just from having a little bit of magic find, right? Even 50-60 is like so much magic find. We actually get down to the nuts and bolts of it. There's been some decent changes for sure.
If you get a telestaff that
Martial
costs
arts
a lot,
is crazy
does
now.
it cost more to repair it too?
No. If you're just asking for charges straight up, then no. Zweihänder. Nice. Now we can start finding the full rejuves. Always a good day. And I'm level 53, and something that can also be really nice about leveling up a little bit earlier, Hachi, thank you, is if you level up earlier at Eldritch and whatever, then your Ancient's level is actually worth a little bit more, right? Because you're only getting 1 level max out of it. So if you level up to 60, then 60 to 61, you know, you save that for the Ancients, you get a little bit more out of that level. So that's also where it can be a nice little boost. I have Flesh Render. A very nice find for us. I wonder where my exit's supposed to be here. Just all the way down at the start. Okay, rejuve that.
Impossible.
Nice. Yep, I can upgrade my belt, which I think I need 1 more flawless diamond, and I'll be able to do it.
Impossible. I can't. Impossible.
Just need to get that. I only have 60 strength. Will I be able to use a mesh belt with 60 strength? It's mesh, right? That's the second. I think so. Another flawless ruby. $58 is minimum. Perfect. That's right. Any nightmare unique weapons that would be better for you? I mean, there's probably something out there, but this is a really, really solid weapon that I
love you
have.
so much. Thanks for your guides.
Thank you, Nero. Appreciate that. Okay, Ancient's Way. Mercenary's gonna die. We tried. Cold Enchanted Cursed. Ow. That hurt. Let's go ahead and grab a waypoint here, just so we can travel back. And go save Anya. Perfect.
Impossible.
Another flawless topaz. There's a bill right there. We could always take that if we didn't have a bill yet. Get that puppy socketed. We leveled up as well. And we'll go more vitality. Okay, we'll drop these. Oh my god, just go up into this section. 24 energy, 12 all resist, and nothing really, but 12 all resist. Or +1 assassin skills. I actually kind of like 12 all resist, I think, more. Especially as we move towards hell. Okay, and let's go get our scroll. And there we go. Our resistances are a little bit better. Now let's go for our ancients for level 54. Pretty good. Definitely pretty solid for a playthrough. Again, if you are just playing on your own with this, I'd say, you know, hey, maybe go up a little bit higher on your experience there. But you don't have to go that much more. So let's make our way over here. And Ancients time. You spend some time in the Icy Cellar leveling if you want. Now the big thing is I really don't want to run into stone skin here. Other than that, most of the stuff should be totally fine. We could also totally glitch them if we want, but I don't think we're gonna need to. I'm just going to whittle them down really quickly. Give some potions to our mercenary. And he's not gonna survive. That's okay. Yeah, we do fantastic damage. So we'll just lay down these. But having more potions definitely will be helpful here, I would say. So if you want to come in first and make sure you stock up a few more mana and life potions and stuff, that's helpful. Now, if you're tired of having to deal with him, and additionally, if you just want to have a spot, this is always the spot to go. Once Talik is here in front of you, he won't whirlwind on you. So now we can just set a bunch of blades spinning between us, and we can kill him pretty easily. Not too bad, and level 55. We'll get a little more dexterity, bring up our chance to block again, as we are going for pretty close to max block here. Go ahead and grab another one of these. A little more of this. And talk to Mr. Qualkick. And a little spicy in here. Gotta be careful, mostly for our mercenary, but also for ourselves. That is a little bit of danger. Anytime you're getting cursed, you and your mercenary are getting cursed, there's definitely some danger to be had. And that is just a lot. A lot of stuff, man. A lot of monsters here. So we can slow roll into it a little bit. I don't think we're gonna need to respec. I feel pretty good. If anything, for when if we respec, which again I don't think respecking is exactly what we need, but maybe just a couple points shifted around, we could just grab a point in Mind Blast, and that would do plenty for us. Okay, let's go to level 2. In level 2, I highly recommend grabbing the waypoint if you can. It can be a nice way to help survive in case there's just really nasty things like souls and dolls and all sorts of gross mobs that exist everywhere. Especially if there's conviction aura down the way. Good lord. The hallway of death. But not horrible experience gain. Still Player's Aid Eldritch probably just going to be better overall. But that's okay. We'll pick up the waypoint here.
I can't.
And we'll go to level 3. Another Ith-rune. Still need our Eld rune, and still need a 3 open socket. Helmet of some sort. Again, we can always grab like this white crown. I can just socket it using my socket quest. And that'll get 3 open sockets. Not every helm will. You need to know which ones will. And that could be our wisdom right there if we get an Eldrin. Which, before we get to hell, you know, we'll probably look to do that in some capacity. Otherwise, we'll just keep running, seeing what we run into. What we're coming across here. Yeah. Wisdom's one of those newer rune words. Not the latest, but the previous latest versions. Okay. Almost level 56. We do have dolls in here. So we do need to be a little careful there, but our mercenary can tank dolls pretty well, which is nice. And we actually have good block chance. So.
I can't.
Ooh, spicy. Now, Bale's waves, we should honestly be able to player's 8 every wave, I think. That's how strong this character's feeling right now. Wow, it was souls and dolls. Thankfully, not too terrible. I say that as like 50 dolls appear out of nowhere. But it's all good. We'll go players 8. And we'll layer the field with some blades. And then take a step back and get some nice shots in, so that way I'm not getting hit by the Decrepify. Wave 2 could be a little bit annoying. I'm gonna go players 5 for wave 2. Hey, a 20 lifer. Mercenary probably gonna fall. I can try and keep him alive. Looks like he's doing alright. Hanging in there. Okay. Let's go players 8 again. Nine poison resist, 20 lifer, we'll put over that. And a couple more of those. Oh. Wasn't expecting that spawn already. Mercenary probably gonna die. Hydras are just really, really, really strong versus mercenaries. Which is a little unfortunate. I was hoping he'd be able to tank a little bit more of it for the players 8. Now it doesn't feel as good on P8 for us here. For wave 3. We might just drag this wave out. Yeah. With their healing capabilities, we're just going to drag it. I'll go players 5 for this wave. I would have done P8, but after wave 3, I think I'm just going to stick on P5 for this. And the big thing will be, can we keep Hassan alive for this? Cost us a little bit, but the answer is yes. Pretty good. And then I'll go players 3 for the final wave. Maybe a little ambitious, but I think if we layer the ground first. And kind of abuse the radius and whatnot of the leash. That's not actually too bad. Really not bad for players 3 there. Another one should be dropping. There we go. Almost. Nice. Players 3. We'll go down to players 1 for Mr. Bale.
The morning comes.
Go get our mercenary. We held up pretty well. They're based on attack speed, but also not really.
World stuff. What power? Impossible.
Alright, let's get our mercenary in here fighting. And then let's get some crushing blow shots. Alright, Mercenary did not have a good time. That's okay. He did not like that. Okay, remember you want to attack the one that teleports. That's the real one. Additionally, if you look at the demon in their name, it is slightly different. The one who has demon further to the right is the real one. Bang. Easy. And just like that, clean, my friends. That is a clean wipe of Mr. Bale. We say goodbye. Yeah, some Bale can't teleport as well, exactly. Pretty sweet, man. That was pretty fast and pretty sweet. And then again, you can always just continue on players 8. Doing more Eldritch if you want. Doing more Pindle if you want. Just nice and simple. Leveling. Right? Nice and easy. And that's just a great way to keep leveling up. Of course, like we also said before, come over here to Anya and go do Pindle.
Should have known.
And just lay down some blades right here. Nice and easy. And that's just quick leveling. All you could want right there. We can't quite make our wisdom yet. It's not a terrible little claw.
Afternoon. The ancient.
Can't quite make our wisdom yet. We do have this white crown, which we can use later on if we would like. Can socket that, and that'll get us there. But you know, we just kind of have to wait and see. Just have to slightly wait and see if we want to do that for the wisdom or what exactly we want to do. You know, plenty of debate to be there. Yeah, we could remake the Blood Helm for the Mercenary. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I don't have jewels. That's what I do need to get. I need to get jewels, I need to get an Eldrune, and I need my 3 open socket. If you want, you can always just go like farm Countess. I could go farm normal Countess really quickly and just try and get Eldrune from there. I can also run around Act 2 in normal, or I could go do cows. Let me see if I did that. Yep.
For the diaper fund from a fellow dad.
Aw, thank you, Shisha. Diaper fun never stops, man. So I could just come out here. We can just go run around. There we go.
Impossible. Can't. Impossible.
Try and kill everything. Grab Word's leg. Stops with potty training. Psh, then the next kid's there. And we just go players 8, right? And so this is a great place to try and find runes like that. Just dropping down. Whatever. Also, oh look, heavy gloves, you know. Grand charms. There's also like other little things that you will find.
Impossible.
But this isn't a bad place. We can also get jewels here that we can use for crafting, which can be really nice. There's Amaroon.
I can't carry anymore.
Check out what ring we got. Thought it was Nightmare. No, this is normal. We're just looking for Eldrune and some jewels really fast. We'll see what we can snag.
I am overburdened.
Heavy booties. One did you have in spear skills? 20 faster run walk, 19 light res. Those are nice. If I didn't have the dual Hisara set. This build pretty strong. I definitely think this build is up there. It's definitely on like the higher end for playthrough builds. It's been really strong. Now, we still have hell to go. But it has done quite a nice job thus far. So I'm impressed. They definitely gave it some really nice buffs. Improved it a lot. We'll show our gear here in 1 second. Just see what we can get out of this. I really love jewels and stuff. Kinda crazy, no jewel drops. Oh, it's not even close to Mosaic. Mask can be 3 open socket. That one is not. I think it's gonna be a Cathan's ring. Hey, it's angelic! Let's go, baby! Alright, if we find angelic Ami, we are rocking and rolling, my friends. Which is also where you can, of course, like we've talked about before, go try and figure it out. So we could do like this. Silo's pen, again, you could say, alright, how about players 3, players 8, whatever. I have like 70 MF. I could get a little more if I want. Bosses, set items, Angelic's wings. And it looks like Hell and Dariel, followed by Nightmare and Dariel. Gonna be the best spot. Then there's like Raniment Summoner, all of that. Cow King, 2100. So that looks like the spot, man. Nightmare and Dariel would be a good little farm for this character. If you wanted to really go and try and target it, right? That's the thing. So you don't have to, but if you really want to, you can go there. Look at that. Soul Rune, Amrune, Tau Rune. There's my Eld. Nice, dude. And we'll just finish out the count really fast. Got some nice runes, didn't get the one we were looking for really right there. Another place that's actually pretty solid to try and get the Eld rune would be just running around Act 2. It's actually really not a bad spot at all to try. Could craft a blood ring. Yeah, we could. So I like to go Act 2 and just go to the Canyon of the Magi. And essentially just run through all the tombs, right? Like you're just kind of popping all this stuff. Dual Grand Charms. Gross and gross.
Impossible. I can't.
And we're just dropping down here. Killing these things.
I can't.
So you can usually find L to tier. I would say this is one of the best places to really find like Elrond to tier and is running around normal Act 2.
Impossible. Impossible.
Especially those super chests at the end. I feel like a lot of times they can have it. So, anyways, I won't bore you guys with all that piece, but that is, that's it for the Assassin part Nightmare. I guess I'll show the gear really fast, and then we'll close it out for good. Till Hell, we have Flesh Render, which is really nice. Again, I think Pattern would be a solid weapon here, or just any good damage weapon, because remember your blades do rely on the damage from your weapon. So you can also look at other weapons for this slot. I literally just have a 117 attack rating circlet I found. This is just nice. Again, I'm aiming for attack rating right now. This is a solid one. 24 energy, 12 all resist. Pretty nice right there. We also have a 1 assassin skills if we want that. I have a rhyme shield for cannot be frozen, plus some res and MF. I have stealth, fast ronak, FCR, FHR, a little bit of dex. Some 21 MF gloves with a little bit of resistance. 106 attack rating ring. Again, this is just purely attack rating. Dual Hisaris, which gives me the 582 attack rating, since I'm level 58. Plus, of course, the life, cold res, fire res. It's a nice little two-piece combo. And then Nagel ring right here, 51 attack rating, 22% MF. So we've got some nice little pieces there. Charms are just a variety of resistances, some life, a little bit of max damage attack rating GCs we found. And yeah, that's that. Mercenary's got a nice little Eth Insight right here, rolled really well. A bad helm, didn't roll very well. And then Juanins, which has the chance for static field when struck, which is really nice, right? Gives him a chance to really contribute a little bit more in that capacity. He still needs more lifesteal and stuff, but he has what he has. So that is... we can go ahead and just trash some of these gems. We don't really need a lot of them anymore. That is our current character and where he is at. And yeah. I hope that you guys found this helpful, YouTube. Mwah! Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in part Hell. Peace, everybody.